Fat Joe, the Hispanic Elvis Presley. He has made his fortune singing black music. I posted this meme in May of 2024 and I tagged the Bronx. And you can go, this video has over 15,000 views, over 250 comments. Go look at the comments. It's one screenshot right here. It says, Joe's more of a ninja than most. No, Joe's a white Hispanic, and he has anti-black racist sentiments. And as he's getting older, those anti-black racist sentiments are starting to show. He was on the Math Hoffa show when he discussed, quote unquote, what he called foundational black Americans, or he said authorities, and that there's some group of radical racists. And then he called them some dusty N-words in a derogatory term. And in the black community, we've taken control of that word. And you've heard people say this for decades, that we use that word as a term of endearment. Fat Joe didn't use that word in that context. He used it in a derogatory term because he's a white Hispanic and he has anti-black racist sentiments. So now I think it's time to move towards compensatory punishment towards Fat Joe. Like, we need to reach out to Rock Nation and get him removed from there. We need to reach out to that White Castles deal that he has and send links to let them know that they sponsoring somebody who has black, anti-black racist sentiments. We need to reach out to BET and any of the other sponsors. And then he makes another video where he says he's up in Harlem and they got guns in their trunk for anybody who wants it. So he's standing 10 toes down. He's a convicted felon with someone else in the car that may be an alleged convicted felon. They're riding around talking they got guns in the trunk. And you'll say, oh, you lame, you whack. Yeah, because you think like Fat Joe, that if a black person or a black man's not in the criminal underworld, he's not real. He's lame. No, the majority of black Americans are law-abiding citizens that pay taxes. Unlike him. That's why he did time in prison. Federal prison. He's a felon because he doesn't want to pay his taxes. That's the thing. It's time to put compensatory damages on Fat Joe. Because if he makes those statements about the Jewish community, there are compensatory damages that will be applied. When the baby made those comments about the marginalized group a few years ago, they snatched him off that tour. He couldn't do any shows. He couldn't book anything. What Fat Joe's doing is sending a message to the world that you can say whatever you want about black Americans in this country and nothing will happen. We need to attack Fat Joe financially. We need to dig in his pockets. The little record that he's putting out, it don't need to be purchased by foundational black Americans since we're broke and dusty. He's the Hispanic Elvis Presley. He's been in hip hop over 30 years. He doesn't have one full album dedicated to his Latino culture. And when he attempted to do it with that reggaeton song back in the mid-2000s, it flopped. Because real Latino people and real people from the reggaeton culture know he's cosplaying that as well. Yes, Fat Joe needs compensatory punishment put on him for his anti-black racism. This video for this meme is pinned to the top of my page. Go and read the comments. Go and read the comments. There are hundreds of people telling me that he's more of an N-word than me. He has a pass. He has a pass. I'm from the South. No, he does not.